Welcome to another episode of The Extra Pass. I'm your host, Adam Ballinger. We are brought to you by Chemist Warehouse, and today we've got a returning guest, Chris Goulding. Chris, great to have you. Thanks for coming to do the pod. How are you today?
I'm great, man. Thanks for having me. It's been a while since we've sat down in a podcast situation, so happy to be here.
Thank you. Good to have you. We didn't get you on last year, so we're excited to have you on. What do you think of the new setup?
Yeah, we're moving up. I like the LEDs.
Yeah.
The locker situation's interesting. The couch, there's comfort issues, but overall it's an improvement.
Definitely improvement. You look good. You look comfortable. All right. Now, take me through the last few months. Since the end of the season, what have you been up to? How has it gone? And what brings you to the couch today?
So after the season, laid down and cried for it. No, got away a little bit, went up to see my family in Brisbane, went and played a couple of games over in Puerto Rico, picked up a little injury and came back here about a month or so ago to rehab and now just building to get back on court for the preseason games. And looking forward to shedding some of the winter mass that I may have put on during my injury and getting back in shape and getting ready for a big year.
You look all right to me. I think your skin folds are going to be okay. In Puerto Rico, you said you played a few games. The style of basketball, how did that compare to other places around the world? You played all over the world. Was there a distinct style in different areas?
Yeah, it was fast. It was up and down. Obviously like in every league, there's better teams than others. The better teams have, really high level talent. JaVale McGee, Danilo Gallinari, Chris Duarte, for example, are all bunched together on one team.
One team, wow.
Yeah, so there's few Aussies over there. Milton Doyle was over there. It lines up well with the back end of our season. And they're finishing up their season now, so it works in well. You ever been?
I have been there. I played there for the Gigantes. That was it was fun. It was a good experience. That was a while ago though, so probably a lot different basketball by now. Although it was fast paced then. Yeah. Fast paced, the driving was fast paced. Yeah. It was hard to follow my teammates. They almost lost me like every game. I was like, if I get lost, I'm just not going to play the game. I don't know where I am.
No Google Maps.
There's no Google Maps or anything. I had to email my coach eventually, sorry, coach. JaVale McGee, he got signed with the Hawks, right?
Yeah.
What, he's played for 16 years in the NBA. Was he over there dominating or how's he?
He's still an athlete. He's massive. So there's definitely a presence on court that he has that will be interesting to see how it goes in the NBL. He had games where, he's 25 and 10 and 15.
Yeah.
What about he's a big part of them trying to win a championship now.
Let's not talk too much about other players. What about Milton Doyle?
Yeah, look, I only ran into Milt once while I think the club was talking to him, and he didn't finish out the season out there, but for a big stretch of the season, he was one of his team's best players with Sam Wardenberg from Cairns. So good to just catch him briefly. And
what's it been like this season, seeing the team come together slowly, and what's the anticipation like to get the season started?
Yeah, I think it's always challenging the off season, especially when you get so close to winning. You have to do some soul searching as to where we can get better. Certain guys have things they want to accomplish, and we saw that with Dell taking an opportunity to go to Sydney. He felt that was what was best for his basketball. So big turnover in the team is always tricky, especially when you've had some relative success with some guys. But, you have to trust the front office, the coaches, with all their research, background checks of who we're getting in. And, from what I've seen so far, we got guys that want to compete, want to win and play the right way. So oftentimes that's one of the hardest things is to get the right people in, and then you can sort of mold your team from there.
Yeah, you never kind of know. I always thought you never knew, even if you had the best preseason ever, you never really know what the team's like until that first game.
Yeah, you got to the first sort of month of the season. You can figure out some things about where you need to be better, or where your strengths really are. So, I mean, all these reps that we're going to get over August and through the start of September are going to be really helpful and build us to hopefully be back competing for another championship.
Definitely. Okay, last thing on the season and the anticipation. This is your 18th season. That's a lot. I think it's your 18th. In the research that I did, it's your 18th. Ben?
This will be his 19th NBL season.
Your 19th NBL season. Even better, even
20
more.
years pro, man.
That's incredibly impressive. Do you get the same amount of it? Like, you're going into your 19th season, is it different every year? Does it get less exciting every year? Does it get more? What's the change, if there is any?
Yeah, I think it's different. When I was 17, 18, 19 years old, the anticipation leading into the season was somewhat of, unknown and trying to prove yourself, and am I going to get an opportunity? Whereas now it shifts towards the anticipation for the bigger moments within a season, the bigger games, the back end of the season where you play for what really matters. So, but in saying that, I have been off course. I've been off course golf for a long time. Off court.
You can't play golf either right now?
No, nothing.
Oh, no.
I haven't played golf in months. I've been off court for a while, so there's definitely a hunger to get back out on court with everyone and start playing again.
Well said, Chris. Thank you for that. We're going to get a quick word from our sponsors, then we're going into the Fast Five. Score yourself a great deal at Chemist Warehouse. Find huge savings on all your favorite brands across vitamins, sports nutrition, fragrances, hair care, and lots more. Shop in-store, online, or click and collect at chemistwarehouse.com.au. All right, welcome back. All right, Chris, let's get into the Fast Five.
Ready?
This is Fast Five with balls.
Been waiting for this the whole time. Now we're on to the fun stuff. Yeah, they're hard hitting, so I hope you're ready.
First one off the line. You got two young kids. Two young kids probably take over the TV, take over the radio, take over everything.
Well, we're a no screens household.
No screens at all.
No.
That would be rough. Only books, coloring books. What are your top 3 kid shows right now that are on? Do you have a movie that's on rotation?
Yeah, and I'm very doubtful that it's falls into the kids bracket, but it's called K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, see, I keep hearing about this everywhere.
Yo.
It's good. People say it's actually
It's the
pretty
real
good.
deal.
Yeah.
Bluey always is a fallback. All your Disney movies, your Frozen, Nemo, Dory, those ones. But right now, on regular rotation, is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Nice.
And the soundtrack that goes along
Yeah, I've
with it
heard the
as well.
soundtrack's pretty good
Do
too.
yourself a favor.
I don't know that I'll check
Do
it out.
yourself a
but
favor.
I might leave that one to the kids.
Drop some comments.
Yeah,
below.
let's get some comments on that.
If you've
folks.
seen K-pop Demon Hunters, am I right? Is the playlist filled with bangers?
Yeah, I've heard that. Okay. I know you love footy. You're a big Ruse guy. Is there a reason for that? How did that come about?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my family are from that sort of area of Melbourne and have been North Melbourne Kangaroos supporters for a long time. So it's kind of ingrained in me from when I was young. My dad played a couple of games for the Roos in the 80s.
Pretty cool.
So yeah, it's tough going at the moment, but we gotta stay strong.
Yeah, I was going to ask how they're doing this year.
Well, how are your Bombers doing?
Same as every year, pretty much. Kicking a whole lot of ones.
Yeah, it's tough, but we got some good young talent. We'll be good.
Okay, positive. All right, you love a hamburger? You're a burger guy?
Yeah, I like burgers.
You're a burger guy. Burger aficionado.
It's tough, man, like skin folds and all that in this high performance age.
I know, I wouldn't have lasted. I mean, some guys are better at skin folds than others. I was never, no matter what I did, I wasn't very good at them. Doesn't affect how you shoot, though. Shooters shoot. Okay, build me your perfect burger.
Classic American-style cheeseburger. Ketchup, mayonnaise. Ketchup, mustard. White onions. I'm a white onion guy.
White onions, specifically.
Pickles.
Pickles?
Cheese. Good quality meat on a nice, soft bun. Nothing crazy. You don't need to put too much stuff on it. Just keep it classic and keep it simple.
It's all about the ingredients.
Yeah.
That's what Anthony Bourdain taught me.
Rest in peace, man.
I know
Anthony Bourdain.
his show, unbelievable. I'm not even into
Got his
food that
cookbook.
much. He's just what a guy. We do another podcast about that, but we'll stop there. You introduced me to Action Bronson, the rapper, the cook. He just does a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's a content beast.
Which rapper would you like to see play a Melbourne United halftime game? So I run the halftime game. You're down in
Play basketball in it?
Yeah, actually play.
I think J. Cole. I'm a big fan of his, and he's played professional basketball before.
He can play. Like he's actually a real basketball player.
Get him in there. Maybe some one-on-one with you.
At halftime.
Yeah.
That would be great. I'd
give the fans what they want.
It might be better than some of our halftime games, but that would be, I'd do that, I guess. Is there a pot, like would the winner get something, anything?
I mean, he might put some money up. You would have to match it.
I would obviously kill him in that.
Match it with
We'd
your
have to do that and maybe
money.
like a freestyle battle rap afterwards too, just to even it out. Okay, we've been friends for a long time. I mean, I think we've been friends.
Yeah, we have. We were teammates.
Roommates, even.
Yes, we were.
For a couple years.
Yeah.
I just want to know why you've never called me to play golf. Well, you called me one time, 10 years ago. I didn't know that would be the last invite.
What did you say?
I said no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it
go.
on that day.
You get one chance.
I didn't know that was my one chance.
Opportunity presents itself.
Maybe
you got to be ready to take
time.
it.
Well, maybe it's been.
That's what we
10
preach
years.
to the young kids, man. Work
you're
hard,
right.
stay ready, and
I didn't grab the
if
opportunity.
the coach calls your name, you got to be ready.
I mean, my clubs are in my car and I'm ready to go. I've been waiting for a long time.
You do not have clubs.
I don't have clubs and I don't play. I also don't play golf, but I would love to just get out on the links, hang out. For
Melbourne
a little bit.
United Golf Days coming up.
I always got to work during that.
Yeah, but we'll get you out.
Thanks for that, Chris. All right, now, we also have some mailbag questions, if you can hang around for a little bit longer. Okay, this is from Kieran on Instagram. Kieran asks, when was the last time you lost a shooting competition and who beat you? 10 years ago, maybe me?
No, I wouldn't have lost to you.
Mid-range,
I'm sure IC beat me at some point. He's one of the best shooters I've been around. Ian Clark.
Yeah, I know who IC is. Do you guys do a lot like post practice, like horse or like,
Yeah, sometimes like you got to get your reps in after and it turns competitive, and for sure he would have beat me.
You're going to lose some, but at a numbers
No one
game,
else.
overall.
No one else.
Overall, you're winning most of them. Yeah. All right, from Jamie on Instagram, 2 Instagram questions. What is the most important thing you would tell a young shooter looking to get better? Now, this is a real question. This is...
most important, I think you got to have you have to filter in enjoyment and fun into your basketball. Otherwise, at a young age, it's going to become a chore. But I think like repetition has been the biggest thing for me. From a young age, I don't know why. I just enjoyed getting
shots up, getting
lots
reps
of repetition,
seeing the ball go through the hoop.
and seeing the ball go through the hoop. And still to this day, I enjoy seeing that. That's fun for me. I enjoy it. So, get your mechanics right and just shoot the basketball as much as you can.
So learn how to shoot first and then reps. But you got to
I mean, I think, of course, unless there's something mechanically completely skewed with your shot, get the mechanics right. But, we've seen great shooters with every different type of shooting motion you can imagine. We can't all be as textbook as you.
Well, I was born able to shoot from Indiana. Chris, thank you so much for coming on to the Extra Pass. Much appreciated from our end. My name is Adam Ballinger, and we are presented by Chemist Warehouse. We'll see you next time.